why I'm so hot? It's not because of me. It's because of these deals we have on these shirts, hats, stickers, decals. Go to Price Customs. Keychains, man. They're a good cause. Go to pricecustoms.com and get you one, and you can be hot too. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're excited today because we're going to bring you the best way to organize your wrench drawer. We're going to bring you the way to do it on a budget. Because there's ways, guys. There's ways to do everything. Hunter's going to work his tail off on this right here. I'm going to be cleaning up the shop while he's doing that because I'm not good at organizing. Hunter hates my He don't hate it, but I'm not as good at it as Hunter.
And we wanted to bring another organizing video.
Yeah, because we enjoy it, guys, and we know y'all enjoy it. And we love all y'all's tips and suggestions on what we should do. And guys, we have some video ideas coming up soon. I got to work on getting this Apache out of here so we can get the Camaro up here because we got a lot of work to do on it. But guys, let's do a video here and let Hunter just teach you something. I mean, he's taught me a lot about organization because, look, guys, if you didn't see this video last,
we're missing one organizer. It's on our cart.
Oh yeah, we've been working, so we took it. That's why he put it on that one cart so we could take it with us. But I mean, if you didn't see this video, it'll be somewhere on here at some point.
Yes.
So check it out, and then this next one is going to be even more epic.
So let's get to organizing.
I can't wait. Can you?
I'm super excited.
All right, get to work, boy.
Okay, let's get started here by opening up the drawer and seeing what we're working with. So right now, it's a little organized, but there's a lot more wrenches in here we got from our tool haul, and there's more that I'd like to fit in here if I can, and I have in this drawer right here. If I could fit those in there, will be nice, but the main focus is getting these organized in a better way because I don't like how these are just laid out everywhere. I just did that until I can organize it. And there's going to be some changes, and I'll talk about my tips and tricks and the organizers I like and don't like. So, I mean, let's just get to it. The first step we got to do is we got to take all this out of here and give us a clean slate to work with, because if you try to organize with stuff in there, it makes it hard because you want to move stuff, but then stuff's in the way, so you don't have to move it a million times. So I'm going to set up the camera. We're going to take everything out of here and set it up here. So let's get to it. Well, I got everything took out of here, and there's a lot of wrenches out here. I didn't realize there was that many. But we got different types of organizers. We got this Ernst brand right here. It's for the stubby wrenches, which I really do like. They come with a handle on it, but I cut that off just to make it fit in better. But then we have this Matco. Let me zoom in a little bit. This Matco organizer, it came with these wrenches, and they're the double boxed in reverse ratcheting. They're really nice. But I haven't had a chance to use them yet because we don't work on much newer cars, but I want to use them very soon. And I like this kind of organizer. It just takes up a lot of space. And then we got this kind of organizer that came with these cobalts. They lock in really tight, and they used to have a handle on it, and I cut it off as well. But, so we have all these different kinds, and we have this US General stubby wrench organizers. There's all kinds of different organizers. We also have this magnetic organizer that I use to put my wrenches in, which I think I'm going to ditch this one because I'm not a big fan of it. It takes up a lot of space because how big it is, like this part is that holds the wrench in between, which I don't think it's made for wrenches. I just used it for that because I thought it looked cool. I mean, and they're very strong magnet, but it's not going to work for what I'm using this for because I might have a special plan for this. So I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. But first, I got to take some of these wrenches and put them on an organizer because I got to get this very organized. So, what are you thinking?
I think, man, you got your work cut out for you. You want me to show you how I would organize it?
Yeah, we'll jump to that.
Okay. All right, guys. My organizing is a little unlike Mr. OCD over here. So, here's how.
Wrong drawer.
It's always the same. I'll do that every time.
You do. Okay,
Man,
here's
look
way
how
of organizing.
Good that looks.
That is absolutely something else.
That is awesome. That's how you do it. Just throw it in there, and if you need it, you just look. I mean, look, it's good. That's how you do it.
Now I gotta take all this out and really organize it.
Guys, let me know if that's not how you do it.
Let them know what you think about his organizing compared to what I'm about to do.
Yeah, we'll see. Everybody will agree with me.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
So let's get to it. Well, I have this full set of the Snap-on midget wrenches from 10 to 19 that we got from one of the tool hauls a while back. And I'm taking this U.S. General stubby wrench organizer. And you see this handle on here? What I like to do, because that handle takes up space and I'm not planning on carrying these around, is I like to take a knife and cut these. You have to be careful not to cut yourself. But I like to cut these, and then once I get it cut, I'll catch back up with you guys in a second, and we'll put these on here. Well, I got the handle cut off there. Don't need that no more. So what I like to use these for the stubbies because they're made for it. But they fit in there really good.
They fit in there snug, don't
they? Have
they?
a good grip, so you have to pull them out. They're really nice. And these are very affordable. Like, you get 2 of these for $8.99. You get
how much when they're on the deal? If you're
Inside Track, sometimes they're on a deal. You get them for $5.99, but they were out of stock when I went to get them, so I had to wait till the deal was over to get them, which isn't fun.
Which is fine though.
I mean, it's still a good deal no matter what.
Yeah, because how much did we pay for the one Hertz one up there?
I paid like $12 for this organizer itself, the Ernst one, for just one organizer, and you get 2 of these, a red and a black one, for $8.99, which is not bad. So that takes care of the Snap-on midget wrenches of the metric, which I really do like these organizers.
And you got space for 2 more.
Yeah, and like on this I have space for 1. So like I hate mix matching, but if I ever needed to, I could always throw
something in
spare ones in there if I don't have matching sets.
Yeah.
So I have some wrenches that don't have matching sets at all. So what I'm going to do is take all the rest of the wrenches, because I ended up buying all these organizers, because I'll tell you why.
You know what? They were out of stock, and then we come in and seen them, and they're out of stock.
They're out of stock again because I bought them all. But I'll show you why I like using these a lot. Well, I got most of these sets organized again after it was messed up by that guy over there. But then I also organized like my line wrenches, the Snap-on stubbies, which you guys saw, and all the other ones I have organized. There's still some I don't, but I'm going to see what it looks like in the drawer when I start putting these in. So the very first one I'm going to start with is this Matco set right here. I'm leaving it in this organizer because I like it. I could condense it down when I need to, but right now I think I'm going to keep it because it looks really cool.
I like that organizer for that Matco though.
Yeah, and it's very nice. So I'm going to keep that there. And I think I'm going to try to keep the right side metric, left side SAE.
Did you do color?
Yes, I did. Most of the metric, I use these red ones.
Yeah.
And except for the little small Ernst organizers, they're just red. So I have 2 SAEs in that, but all the other SAE stuff is with the black organizers.
So we have a lot of metric?
Yeah. Most of this is metric because it's off from that tool haul.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember.
So I'm going to take this. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. I'm trying to think.
Well, here, let me hold this while you start trying it out some.
I think I'm going to put gear wrench right here, maybe.
There's so many different options.
Yeah, I got my line. I'm just going to lay all these in here, like my metric, and see what I got to work with.
Yeah, because, I mean...
What I don't like is how much space is left on this, but I got a way to fix that, so if I need to.
Yeah, it all depends how much space we... I mean, if it covered the whole top of that, would it fit in this drawer?
I don't know. It should.
That means we won't even be able to put our crescents in here anymore, probably.
Probably not, but I want to tell you guys this little trick I do. When I'm organizing this, to take up less room of the organizer, I scoot the organizer all the way over.
And let it just stick out there?
Yeah, I the top one, and then you push these back, and it allows extra space. So therefore you could take something like these cobalts,
which is the opposite way.
And put it right there very tight. And it allows you to have more wrenches in a smaller space.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's a good idea. Now, if we get it where we need more room, we have more wrenches, don't we?
We have more wrenches, but I don't know if they're going to fit. So I'm going to play around with this for a minute and catch back up with you guys in a second.
Our hunter's cutting this thing. I cannot believe you.
Well, when some things won't work how you want it, sometimes you got to customize it. So this was taking up too much wasted space, so I'm cutting it. And then I can use this for other random wrenches.
Do you need something else to cut it with, or is it with that cut?
This is working.
Okay.
I'm just going slow to be precise.
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good idea. That way...
And when I'm cutting, I'm leaving a backing on it.
Because you have these.
Yeah, I'm leaving a backing on this. Can you zoom in right here? You see that cut line?
Where at?
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm leaving a backing on it so I can still be able to use this part.
That top one.
That top one, instead of it being a waste if I cut it down at the bottom.
Pretty smart idea.
Yeah, think about stuff like that.
All right.
So it's basically going to be like how this is up top, just like that. So it's going to be like a brand new organizer that holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But it's like these that you pay $12 for.
That's basically the exact same thing. I'm making my own.
All right. That saved a lot of money.
It will. Well, here it is. Before, after.
That looks a lot better.
Yeah, it does. And then this is another organizer that we can use for other things. But I'm still having difficulties. I'll show you guys an update right now. This is what it's looking like so far. I have our gear wrench, cobalt, our snap-on midget stubbies, which they can slide forward or back wherever I want it. I got the metric line wrenches right here, and then snap-on, and then we got our 3 SAE line wrenches snap-on.
Yeah.
So I just have all of them together because it don't have to be on separate sides for that, because...
Do we have enough room though for the other line wrench?
No, we do not. It's already tried that.
You did?
Yeah, but we did not, so I just kept the snap-on ones together. And it don't matter about SAE being over here because this is just where our line wrenches are going to be, so it's one place for just line wrenches.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And you could just look at what size you need. But I'm just going to keep on working. So
let's see if you can get it figured out, because you got a lot of space to fill.
And a lot of wrenches.
So get at it, boy.
Yeah.
Hunter, what's the frustration you're having right now?
The way I really need it is, you see how this cobalt, the big one's down low? It fit perfect right here if it's that way, but with this organizer, you can't do it that way. Because if you need the space of the wider spots up here for the bigger ones. Yeah. And this organizer won't work for that. That is one downfall of this organizer. It's really made just to go this one way. Yeah. I'd love to go toolbox widget, but they're out of my budget right now. So, hey, toolbox widget, if you want to send me something, hit me up. But,
yeah, hashtag toolbox widget.
Yeah. And comment on their stuff and say, sponsor Price Customs. Yeah. But I'd love to have that, but this is working good for me. It's just, you have to roll with the punches. Sometimes you just got to adapt to what you're given. So, right now I'm going to adapt and figure this out. Yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. So it's looking good so far. It's just figuring out where to put this is my next step. Yeah. Well, get back at it, buddy. He's finally done after 24 hours and 13 seconds, but you know, it takes a while. We got 2 left, which I talked him into buying 1 extra in case it, but I'm sorry. I mean, I'll need it later on. We might make another drawer for, because we got other wrenches that was not in, it was in this box before we got our other tools. The other wrenches from Snap-on. Once we got those, I put those there until I figure out a place for them. We have enough to do. We might take these home for our house toolbox. I might leave them here because I got those. So let's check this out, Hunter. Okay, I want to talk you guys through my process on how I did this. So I started out, I wanted the Matco where it's at, because I like it up there. That's where I've had it for a while. It just goes perfectly up there. Don't take up that, I mean, it takes up space, but not that much. And then I did my gear wrench, and I pushed this organizer all the way over, and I talked about that and how these fit right against that. And then I made these blue points fit perfectly there. We were talking about how we didn't know where we was going to put it, and we finally figured out perfect spot's just right in the middle. It worked out really good. And then I cut that one, as you guys saw, and it was able to fit right in here really good. And then I have my midget snap-on stubbies, gear wrench ratcheting stubbies, and then 2 random Mac ones I found over time. So I just put them in those spots right there for now until I can get more Mac ones and make a full set. I also have these 2 snap-ons. They will not fit in the organizer because how thick they are, which I really do like these. These were the first snap-on wrench I bought at a flea market. Flea market.
Oh, flea market.
And then I got these just random. This blue point, it's not even good. It's not even the right. It says 1/2 inch, but it don't fit a 1/2 inch or anything. And then I got some random, a Plum and a Mercedes-Benz, and just some random ones right there. Then I got my line wrenches, the Metric SAE and then Duralast SAE. Then up here I have my Blue Point Supreme. That's how old they are. It's actually Blue Point Supreme, not just Blue Point. And they fit in there really good, which I have some dead space right here and right here. But that's just with these type of organizers, it's the best I can get with getting the least amount of dead space there could be. And then here's my SK set. It's not a full set. It's just random ones I've had. I put together somewhat of a set. Got that right here. It fits in pretty good, but I don't like the dead space. But best I can do with what I got. And then I got this full set of snap-on. And then these 2 other snap-ons. And then another full set of snap-on. These are really old. These are like from the 60s. And I slid those all the way over to allow space for these in here. And I got my gear wrench like I do over there. So gear wrench, Cobalt. Then I got my gear wrench, ratcheting SE, and snap-on midget wrenches as well. Then I love crescent wrenches, and they're technically a wrench.
Yep.
That's
what I said.
And they're not crescent. They're adjustable, but I call them crescent wrenches because that's what we grew up.
That's what we called them since I was young.
Yeah, you always call them crescent wrenches. I call them crescent wrenches, even though
they're adjustable wrenches.
Technically, they're adjustable wrenches, but to me, crescent wrench.
But I have to say, the best adjustable wrenches you could buy right there
is the snap-on. They're really good.
Sometimes they grab it a little too tight,
and it's hard to
get it free. But I love them. If I could buy 100 more, I would.
There's one more size we don't have, and then we have every size.
We should have bought it while we had the shop.
They were just wanting $60 for it.
Yeah, and I was like, no.
Yeah, so we didn't do it, but we got our Snap-on, which is the company that makes it, starts with a B. Can't think of the name, but they make it for Snap-on. You could buy theirs if you want it for cheaper, but we got these at pawn shops, so we got them pretty cheap. And we got which one is this? This is the 10-inch, 8-inch, 8-inch, and then 6-inch.
6-inch.
Yep. And then we got our Blue Point ones, which you guys saw if you saw our tool haul a while back of the, technically, we were told it might be a Blue Point box, a Matco box, but this other person said they have the exact same box and it's a Blue Point. So it could be Blue Point or Matco, we don't know.
Only God knows.
Yep. So we got these right here. They're really nice. Haven't cleaned them up at all. I might not. They look pretty good, dirty.
You could do it on your tool restore.
I don't think they're bad enough to do restore on it.
That is.
But that vise is, but I've never messed with a vise before.
I don't know about taking it apart.
I would hate to take it apart because it works good. I'd hate to take it apart and mess it up.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get one that don't work that great and I can maybe fix it.
Guys, I've done a little bit of cleaning.
Oh yeah, which that might be in a different video. We don't know yet.
Yeah, maybe. But this is awesome.
So guys, comment down below what you thought.
But guys, let me know though. Here's what. Comment down below. Whose box would organize like me, or would you organize like OCD? Hunter.
Hey. Some people say I'm OCD, but I'm only this way about my tools.
Yeah, he is. Nothing else.
No.
But his tools. But guys, we got a lot more to organize in this thing. So people seem to like these organized
videos, so we might try to do different ones.
Just with throw them in when we can't work on a car.
Yeah, because like this week we didn't have time.
We were busy trying to get a house done, so we didn't get time to work on the car. And I was needing to clean up here so we can get this truck out of here and get the Camaro in here.
Because the Camaro is needing to be over here.
The Camaro needs to be in here for the next steps.
Yes.
and we're not telling you what it is.
Nope.
But the next steps needs to be in here. So, and it's about to get cold. So,
but guys, these are the U.S. General Ernst, and then the one that came with the Matco organizers. I would like to do the tool grid. I mean, the toolbox widget. The tool grid's very expensive. But toolbox
which
widget.
one is that? The Matco one?
Yeah.
No, I love that.
But the toolbox widget would probably take up just half of this space with it.
But then we could buy more tools.
So, toolbox widget, hit us up.
Hit us up. We need it. We need more tools.
Yes. So, guys, let us know what you thought. So, we'll catch back up with you guys in a second.
Yeah. Hey guys, we have some extra footage of that car show I went to that we didn't put in the last video because we thought it would be way too long. We'll just throw it in the end of this one, and you tell us what you think about the cars that we have saved.
Because there's some cool ones.
There's some cool ones, but we saved them for the end of this video because, guys, they're awesome. Check them out.
Let's pop it in here.
Hey guys, I'm glad you stuck around, watched all the video. Guys, if you did, thank you so much. We'll appreciate it, everything. Just, hey, put our videos on when you're going to work and let them play all day.
Oh, yeah.
Play all. And just let them go.
And anyone can do this organizing?
Yeah, anyone. It don't cost a bit more to dream big than it does little.
And I'll dream big.
Because I serve
a big God.
And that's right, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, guys. This is the way to go. These are pretty cool. They're
for a cheap price, $8.99 for two.
$8.99 for two. And you can organize. I mean, that right there is 24. Right there is 24 inches, right?
Yep.
24 inches. You can fit in a little spot. But guys, make sure you like, subscribe, tell some friends, and thanks for watching.
Peace.